Boogeyman band coming round the bend. Is Boogeyman band. Is Boogeyman band.
Greetings, my fellow Fright Fiends, and thanks so much for dropping by the Horror Zone channel. I hope everyone's doing well. Wanted to do this video real quick. This is kind of what I'd like to call a collector's corner kind of video. This is going to be showcasing new collectibles that I have in both the Horror Zone and the Horror Zone Lounge. So something a little bit different instead of just showing you a bunch of stuff. I'm going to be going through both rooms and showcasing the things that I've picked up over the last couple weeks or things that have arrived here. Instead of just doing an unboxing, which I think can get boring sometimes, I thought I'd do something a little more creative. First thing I want to talk about, number one is Patreon. I have decided that I am going to cancel my Patreon page. It's just not working for me. I'm grateful to my friend Celeste and my buddies over at Forever Midnight for being my patrons, but I just don't have the time to focus on that. I'd rather just focus on what I feel like works for this channel. Again, I've said it before, I don't do this for money. I do this because it's my outlet. It's fun. It really takes the stress out of my day when I can just sit in here and talk about the horror genre and things that I love. So the Patreon page is going to be going away. Yeah, so I can just focus on, what I do here on YouTube and Instagram. Those are the two places I like to promote what I do, and I feel like it works well. So that's what I'm going to be doing. The other thing I want to talk about is the Horror Hangout. Now, I'm going to be doing this coming Friday. It's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 4 p.m. Pacific. My buddy Sean Patrick Urshan, the Horror Corner. I'm sure you guys are aware of him. He's an awesome guy. We've been friends for a long time. He invited me. There's some other fine folks that are going to be on that. I'll put their names right here. Some of them I'm familiar with. I am excited to be a part of this. We're going to be talking about the films of George Romero, so I'm trying to get my chops up on that because I am a fan of George Romero, but I am a fan of certain George Romero films. So there's some that I haven't watched in a while, so I'm revisiting some of those. But it's going to be fun. This coming Friday, the 23rd of September. Check it out. It's going to be on Sean Patrick Urshan's channel. I will put a link down below to that, so everybody can check that out and support him. It's going to be live, and yeah, it'll be a lot of fun, and I'm really honored by the invite. So yeah, with that being said, let's get to the collectibles. Now, I've received a couple of things. They haven't been unboxed. I might do a separate video showcasing them out of the box, but they just arrived yesterday, and I didn't have a chance to open them up. I just took them out of the box. They are still in the packaging. They are part of the NECA Toonie Terrors line. First one I got is the Trick-or-Treaters from Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. These I pre-ordered back in March when they were first announced, and they look fantastic. And in a month, it will be the 40th anniversary for this film. We've already gotten like the cool stuff from Fright Rags. They put out those cool Halloween masks, which I'm still waiting for. They should be shipping pretty soon. But I got those. They have the pint glass that they released this year. We got the Living Dead dolls that came out. These came out. So much awesome stuff. I got to go to the factory this year and check it out. Again, it's the second time being at Lolita. Unfortunately, that factory looks like it's ready for the Wreckers Ball, which is unfortunate. I really wish that, like, my friend Brian Henderson from Forever Midnight said that he wishes that, like, all of us horror fans could get together and pool our money together and save it. That would be really awesome, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, really cool Halloween 3 item. Next one I got is from American Werewolf in London. This is Jack Goodman and the Kessler Wolf. Again, another Toonie Terrors figure release. This is fantastic. This is the first Jack Goodman figure we've gotten, officially licensed Jack Goodman figure, of course played by the amazing Griffin Dunn. Yeah, very, very cool. I love this. Fantastic pieces. Happy to have those. And now I'm going to go around the room and showcase some other cool collectibles I have before moving into the Horror Zone Lounge. Okay, the first thing I'm going to showcase is this little Halloween pop. Of course, that's Goofy. He's got his little trick-or-treat pail, and this is a Funko Entertainment Earth exclusive. And I just thought he was adorable. He does glow in the dark. Goofy's always been my favorite, one of my favorite Disney characters. And one time we were there for Halloween back in 2010, and there was someone, they have the characters walking around, and Goofy was dressed up like this, and my wife and I took a picture with him, and he kept messing with my hat. I remember that. He kept trying to pull my hat off my head, And so when I saw that this little guy went on sale, I said I gotta pick this one up. Typically I don't get like a lot of Disney character pops, but this one was too good to pass up. And I just got him last week. I think he's pretty cool, and I think he's really cool, and yeah, I'm happy to have him here, and I think he's adorable. So yeah, I was happy to pick this one up. Next thing I want to showcase is this Wolfman bust, and I did a little video on Instagram showcasing this, but it was really cool. I got this at Pot of Gold Collectibles. This was just about 30 bucks, and this is Sideshow made these, and this is for a Blu-ray set release with, I believe it was Dracula and Frankenstein, and then the Wolfman, and these little mini busts, and you can see it says the Wolfman, Lon Chaney Jr., 1941. Just thought he was awesome, and yeah, I couldn't pass him up. Next thing I got at Pot of Gold Collectibles was the Swamp Thing pop, and this is a flocked pop, so you can see he's got the fuzzy kind of texture to him, but love Swamp Thing. I love the Wes Craven movie Swamp Thing. I know some people might say it's dated now, but that was a film I watched quite extensively when I was a kid. Just really enjoyed that film a lot, so this was one that was a no-brainer. I had to pick this guy up. So now we will take a walk into the lounge. Here. And here we are in the Horror Zone Lounge. First thing I want to showcase is this little ghost. It's of course a Beanie Baby. His name is Spike. I found him. My wife was at Joann's, a place I absolutely love to go to. Very, very sarcastically stated. But found him amongst all the other Beanie Babies. He was the only Halloween one there. And I just thought he was adorable. And I said I gotta pick him up. So he's hanging out right now with Leatherface, the Wolfman, and Sam. The other thing I got, and I'd already taken him out of the box, but I finally got the Leprechaun Funko Pop. I didn't get the bloody variant. That was the one I initially pre-ordered. But something got messed up when I bought it through Amazon. And they kept saying it was going to ship, and then it wasn't going to ship. And I just said, you know what, I'm just going to cancel it and get the regular one. And literally shipped the day after I ordered it. So I pre-ordered the other one back in May. Don't understand what the hell the problem was, but so happy to have this figure here on the shelf with all the other ones. Okay, the next things I want to showcase are some movies, Blu-rays, DVDs, and a VHS that I picked up. First thing I'm going to showcase is the VHS tape. I got an original VHS tape release of Pet Sematary, but I was happy to get this. It was 10 bucks. It still says 10 on the back of it, but picked this up the other night. I donated some old VHS tapes like Disney movies and things that I didn't want, and donated those at Half Price Books. And just as I was walking out, I said, oh, you know, I'll check out the movie section. Saw this one sitting there because they have like a little Halloween display on one of their end caps. So I picked this one up. Very happy to have done so. I love that movie. It's probably my second favorite Stephen King adaptation. It's my second favorite Stephen King novel after Salem's Lot. The other one I got at Half Price Books, and I got this one back in July, I just never talked about it, is Invasion of the Body Snatchers. This is a Scream Factory release. I've never seen this movie. I have an issue with Donald Sutherland. I don't know what it is. I love Kiefer Sutherland. I'm a huge fan of him. But for some reason, Donald Sutherland creeps me out. But the subject matter of this, you know, I know that the original concept, or one of the original concepts for Halloween 3 Season of the Witch was Invasion of the Body Snatchers, the original Invasion of the Body Snatchers. And just the old thing about pods and people being changed and things like that. I don't know why. The subject matter just got me interested. So I decided to pick this one up. Got this for a really inexpensive price. I believe it was 19 bucks. But yeah, I was so happy to have found this one. It was just kind of, you know, one thing about Half Price Books that I found out, I enjoy going there more than Rasputin's. They have a better selection. But yeah, this was a really awesome find. It's actually in really great shape. Never seen it before. Does have a fantastic cast as Veronica Cartwright, as well as Jeff Goldblum in it, as well as very creepy Donald Sutherland. But really want to check this movie out. Maybe I will do a review of it for this Halloween season. The next one I want to talk about is another Scream Factory release. This one I bought through Amazon. I didn't get it through Scream Factory site, and that is the 4K of the Funhouse. I don't have a 4K player, but this is my second favorite Tobe Hooper film. I just think it's a fantastic release. Like I said, I showcased it a little bit, but you can flip the cover. And you have the 2 discs, Blu-ray and the 4K. Very nice release of this film. And very happy to have this in my collection, even though I don't have a 4K player, but I will get one. Next one I want to showcase is another one I found at Half Price Books. This is another Scream Factory release, and this is Bones, the Snoop Dogg 2001 vehicle directed by Ernest Dickerson featuring Pam Grier. Found it really reasonably. I believe this one was 15 bucks. Yeah, very happy to have this one as well. Next two I'm going to showcase are from my buddies over at Fright Time. Now this is back on the 9th of this month. I watched their show. They have little auctions. That's my friends Brian and Rich. Fantastic guys, the Gruesome Twosome. Again, I'll put a link down below to their Facebook as well as their YouTube channel. They do shows every Friday, and it's 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, because they're on the East Coast. But I got another Scream Factory release that is without warning. This is one that I've never seen before. This does have a DVD and a Blu-ray. This has actors Martin Landau and Jack Palance in it. Never seen the film, but got it for a good deal from my buddies over at Fright Time. The other one I got from them was one I don't have, and it's a movie I've only watched one time, and that was when it came out on video back in the 90s, and that is Natural Born Killers. I've seen it, I've seen pieces of it, but never sat down and watched the whole movie again. This is a digibook, so this is really nice. Really excellent release. I'm not the biggest Oliver Stone fan, but I love a lot of people that are in this film. Love Woody Harrelson, love Juliette Lewis, love Tommy Lee Jones, and Robert Downey Jr. Really excited to revisit this film again after almost 30 years of not watching it. It's got a really cool disc right there. Again, another awesome release, and one I got from my buddies over at Fright Time. Last one I got, this one I got at the dollar store. This is The Loved Ones. It's an Australian horror film that I've only watched one time. Robin McLeavy is really good in it. She's very intimidating and creepy. And I just like the subject matter of this, where she sort of kidnaps a guy that turned her down for prom, and her dad just kind of torture him. It's really a creepy film, really well done, and I was happy to find it for as cheaply as I did. Now, the last thing I want to showcase, and this is something I want to thank my friend Jason over at Jay's Creepy Crypt made me aware of, and that is this little Jason that I found at Walgreens. He's one of those little animatronic ones. I have several animatronic Jasons. The last one I got was in 2018. But this one, it has a bunch of sayings that it does. You can see.
Jason, Mother is talking to you.
And my cats absolutely love this. So that's going to be it, fellow fiends. Thanks so much for dropping by the Horror Zone channel. I hope everyone's doing well. And also remember to support the sponsor of this video. And that is Kevin over at House of Mysterious Secrets. That's houseofmysteriousecrets.com. I've been buying horror collectibles from Kevin since 2010. Awesome collection of horror items like shirts, hats, toys, posters, soundtracks. If you check out the site, use code 9350 for a one-time 10% off. Tell them the Boogeyman sent you. And on that, I will talk to you again real soon. Take it easy. Stay scared as always. Fright Fiends, just want to say thank you again for supporting Boogeyman Ben's Horror Zone. If you're brand new to the channel and you haven't yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell notification so you're updated every time I drop a new video. I typically do this once or twice a week with new content. Been doing this for over 11 years, and the horror genre is a passion of mine, and it really means a lot to me that I can share that passion with all of you guys. Thanks so much again for the support, and I'll talk to you again later. Take it easy, stay scared as always.